Hey, good morning from sunny North Carolina. I am here with Omuugn. And today we are covering from the insights and wisdom of Omuugn, a really important topic, which is on environment. And this is how you get to create the environment that you live in so that everything in your life is based on what you set up. As we unpack this, we're going to learn all the insights about how you can live the best version of your life. So please help me welcome Omuugn. How are you today?
Good morning. I'm doing well. It's overcast and rainy, but it's a good day. Our mind is a real environment, and we don't control it enough. Like the kind of music that you listen to and the words that you speak is something that we really need to be aware of, and that we're not victims. We're not enmeshed in an environment that traps us. We can recreate our environment anytime we choose to do that. There are many different kinds of environments in which we find ourselves. There are external environments, there are internal environments, and we actually can control all of them. For example, a relationship is an environment, and you can put structures in that relationship, how often you get together, the kinds of activities that you do together, the things that you talk about. There are all kinds of things that you can do to change the environment. We've talked about people like neighbors who come over and they want to get rid of all of their problems and all of their health issues and all of the things that we don't really want to hear about. We can change those environments, and we can do it tactfully and respectfully, but we can move people into a place where the conversations are more uplifting and positive. And if people are not interested in that, they will leave because you either want to improve or you don't. If you're in an environment that's really pressing you to improve and make yourself better, if you don't want to do that, you're not going to stay in that environment. So we're in charge of everything. We know what actual structures need to be in place to make the changes that we prefer, the changes that would bring us to our goals and objectives and our purpose in life.
If we were to simplify that for our listeners and we were going to give them an actionable series of steps, what are some simple steps I can do today? Number one, to become aware of what's happening. And then number two, to take steps to change my own environment.
It begins with yourself. You need to sit down and say, what am I really trying to accomplish? Who am I really? What would be the best version of myself? What could I do to change that environment? So, first of all, you have to be aware of the environments, and then you have to be very specific on the environment that you're working with. You need to ask yourself some really serious questions. For example, how can I make this environment better? What I like to do is I'll walk out into my yard and I will look around and I will say, is this a space that I really want to be in? Is this the environment that uplifts me and that I enjoy being right here? My goal is to, wherever you are in my environment, you would feel at peace. You would feel the connection with nature. It's a place that you would just want to be because it would be uplifting.
I appreciate you sharing this concept with us today because it sounds like it's not a once and done, but an ongoing lifestyle to kind of mold the world that we live in. That, as you say, creates an environment that is supportive and healthy and happy and promotes the wellness and the best version of yourself. We are so glad that you guys joined us, and we will join you again next week when we're going to talk about another idea and insight from the wisdom of Omuugn. Thanks for joining us today.
Yeah, thank you.